Coach, opening thoughts, opening statement after one of the biggest wins in program history.
Yeah, first Conference USA win. Took us a while, but it's such a program win when you look at all the little things. You know, you have Adrian Murdaugh, who was in the hospital last week, who's a walk-on wide receiver playing running back and having that big run, you know, for our first touchdown. You have Isaiah Nixon, who is a jack linebacker by trade. He's become a short yardage running back out of necessity. Isaiah Downs, what a big play to not quit when it looks like for sure they're going to go in the end zone. And, he just keeps on running and knocks the ball out literally inches away from it crossing the goal line. Just so many guys, did those little things that got us this win. So we knew we were playing a good team. Some of the best receivers, not just in Conference USA, but they have some of the best receivers in all Group of Five. There's no question about it. Our guys just kept on playing, and we stacking some wins now. That's 2 in a row, feels good, and looking forward to try to build off this.
Been knocking on the door, so close. Finally knocked the door down a little bit last week. Get that first win was kind of getting there and getting that first one in the left-hand column. How big was that to be able to come out? We're here on the road.
Yeah. It's interesting. I was asked a question about was practice different after we won, and it wasn't. It wasn't because these guys just have come out every single week and have just given us everything they got. That's why I love coaching this team, because even though we haven't had success, they've done all the things you need to do during the course of the week to win a ball game. The one thing we talked a lot about going into this game, being on the road, their homecoming, let's out-energy them. And we did. And I said, if we had a penalty on the sideline, I'll take it. It'd be on the head coach. But I want that sideline like wild and intense, and it was. And like I said, it was a great team win. To score 42 points when you don't have a running back. You're taking guys who play different positions and putting them there. And Keegan has just gotten better and better and better and better week after week after week. And then the defense getting those turnovers. That's huge. And I promised the travel squad a game ball. It is a first Conference USA win. And I'm sure Mr. Williams is going to find some money in the budget to take care of that, but they're all getting game balls.
I think one of the differences tonight, you saw explosive plays on the offensive side. You saw chunk plays. That's something that has been lacking the last couple of weeks. Is there anything different?
Well, no. Again, I thought Murdaugh had a great run there, and Noah Smith had, got loose a little bit. It's taken some time. And God, some of our most explosive players have been out of the lineup. But I thought Keegan did a really good job of reading. Jack Sherrod, we lose Elijah. We make Jack Sherrod the honorary captain of the game because of just how he's handled it. And I think about this a second. Here's a guy that we said, you need to redshirt and come back and lead us into Conference USA. He gets beat out. And he is an amazing teammate. He helps coach Elijah when he's not in, and they have breakfast every morning together. And just an amazing young man. And he got his shot today, and he took advantage of it. And it was just so cool to talk about him in the team meeting and all that he's meant to this program, and not being a starter, and want to honor him because he's just an amazing teammate. And then he goes out and plays like he did. Pretty cool.
4 takeaways tonight by the defense, and every one of them a game changer. 3 of them resulted in points, and then the last one was to finish off the game. How symbolic was it maybe that Trevor is the one that got that last pick 6 to finish?
He's Cap. He is the epitome of what this program is. And you felt for guys like him and Markel that are coming back for an extra season to lead us into Conference USA. And I'm sure it's not how they thought it was going to go. It's not how we thought it was going to go. But at the same time, I think it's rewarding for them because they are, they are reaping the benefits of seeing a young team grow and mature. And for it to end with a Cap interception is pretty cool.
Coach, like so many times this year, it comes down to a one-score game. They get the ball with a chance to drive.
Yep.
And, you know, and you've talked about how you can have that here we go again, you know,
Yeah.
mindset
Yeah.
creep in.
Yeah.
How good did it feel to see the defense come up and make the big play to seal it?
Yeah, you know, it's funny because, you know, we talked about this last week where at no point did I think we're going to lose that game, just like all the other weeks too, and just like this week. That doesn't creep into our heads. And if it doesn't go our way at the end, it doesn't go our way at the end, but this team really is resilient. And, you know, again, there's a great culture here. And this is the reason that, you know, in those situations, our guys don't fall back to, you know, we could possibly lose the game. Our guys fall back to, let's go win the game. And, you know, early the season did not go our way, but the last 2 weeks when we had to make a play to win the game, we've made those plays. And you can see we're capable of making those plays. So great team win, first ever Conference USA win. You know, it's I was walking up with Keegan. I said, you're going to be a trivia question for eternity. He goes, what's that? He goes, who was the quarterback that won the first Conference USA FBS game? And it's going to be Keegan. And he asked if we could take down Briscoe's picture in the locker room. I said, no, we're not going that far. But at the same time, pretty cool. A guy like Keegan would be the guy who did that.
I was about to say, you know, touch on his performance today and what he gave you guys.
Yeah, you know, he just has gotten better and better and better week after week after week. And, you know, not turning the ball over, played really smart. I mean, some of the plays he made with his feet were you know, just so critical. Yeah, you know, I mean, again, if you look at it, you know, the defense getting those 4 turnovers, the offense was very consistent. It was a great team win. And obviously special teams, you know, we made some plays on special teams too. So great getting that win. And again, you know, we talked about getting that first Conference USA win. We got it tonight.
Appreciate it, Coach.
All right, you got it.
Thank you, guys.
All right, just kind of talk a little bit about just the feeling of getting that first Conference USA win.
Man, you know, after this whole season, you know, it just makes all the hard work, all the blood, sweat, and tears, it makes it all worth it. You know, just, you know, we had a tough stretch at the beginning, and so just knowing that we came out on top this time, you know, it's a true blessing. You know, being able to go back in the locker room and celebrate with the teammates.
You know, one of the things Coach has talked about this year is just, you know, the resilience of you guys and how y'all haven't allowed any of the negativity to really creep in, and you know, when you could have just been down and y'all haven't, and you know, y'all get into another situation again here where 2:40 left to play, 1-score game, defense needs to make a play, and y'all didn't let that here we go again mentality sink in. Just talk a little bit about that approach.
Yes, sir. It's just the Bearcat mentality, you know, us not giving up. You know, all of our games, if you think about it, you know, we haven't lost by a lot. And so we're going to fight until the last whistle, and that's what the Bearcats are all about. We fight to the end.
Talk to me about the play. What did you see? I mean, that's why you're in here.
Yeah, yes, sir. I saw him straight. What's the name? I saw him rolling out a little bit, and so whenever that happened, I seen my man was covering him, and I seen him about to throw it. Someone got to him, and he just slowly lobbed it up, and so it fell right into my hands, and I had to take it back for him.
Did it feel like it was in slow motion while the ball was in the air?
Yes, if everything felt slow motion whenever I was running. Whenever I scored, I wanted to celebrate so bad, but I couldn't do that to Coach Keeler. Couldn't do that. Not the right time.
Sense of relief on that? I mean, what was the emotion when you scored the touchdown there?
I think it was a sense of relief, and then also too, just everything. You know, the last couple drives, the defense has been letting up stops, and so and then the offense has been scoring. They've been going down and doing their thing, and so just knowing that we made the final stop, and we made a very key stop, and that, you know, that sealed the game. It felt good.
Appreciate it. Congrats. All right, Keegan, just talk to me a little bit just how you're feeling after the first Conference USA win.
Really excited, really blessed. I mean, this team's come a long way since the first game. You know, I've seen improvement, you know, week in and week out, and just we haven't stopped working hard. I mean, I think that's the key. We haven't given up on this season, and we're just going to keep fighting until the end.
So you decided to do it with your legs today. Was that part of the game plan coming in? Is that something that kind of developed? You found yourself several big runs, you know, obviously including the touchdown.
Yeah, it kind of just happened. You know, they were playing a lot of man, which, you know, leaves a lot of opportunity, you know, with those guys, like running with the receivers down the field, not really looking at me. So, you know, there was an opportunity out there for me to run, you know. we had good game plan coming in too. So.
I would say when you look at what the offense was able to do, really just kind of kept plugging away all day long. Y'all never really put yourself in bad situations. Just what was the approach today?
Yeah, I think that's the key difference, from the rest of the games this season. We would always have like one or two plays where we shot ourselves in the foot, and today we didn't really make those mistakes. We made a little bit, but we were able to overcome them. Make plays. But yeah.
From what y'all are doing at running back is, it's incredible. When you look at the guys that you're handing it off to, and still what they're able to do. That was one thing Coach talked about was it didn't matter who we're putting back there running back. We still have to have a run game. And what can you say about those guys to be able to continue to move the ball like that?
Yeah, I think that's a testament to our O-line, able to make and create holes for those guys. But, a testament to the running backs, too. A lot of those guys haven't been playing running back for a long time, so I'm really proud of them, the way they prepared all week. But, yeah, just great job by O-line and the running backs.
Tell me about your touchdown run. At what point did you feel like you could probably just walk it in? Because you look like you went into jog mode there, about 10 yards left to go.
Yeah, I was waiting for Thomas, to turn around and block that guy. He told me on the sideline, he's like, I didn't think you were going to be able to outrun him. I was like, screw you. But, no, it was funny. It was good. Thomas did a great job, getting on the perimeter and making that last block.
And then, from your standpoint, watching the defense there at the end. So many times this year, y'all been in this one-score situation, 2-something left to play, and the defense has to make a play. How good did it feel when you saw KG, ball fall in his hands and him sprint the other way?
I'm really proud of those guys, just see the way they worked all year long and see it finally pay off. 2 big plays, T. Willie with the interception and KG. I'm just really proud of those guys, especially, how this season's gone. They haven't given up. They just kept working.
All right. Appreciate it, Keegan.
Appreciate it. Thank you.